Guten Abend. Yeah, I got some records. Dave from London made a big package, and I want to share the main opening. Let's call it that way. I got this package with a lot of shrink wrap and stuff. I put them out because, of course, this would be a too boring part. And so I just want to go through the records with you, talk a bit about them, yeah, and see what you have to say, if you like it. And I'm quite excited about the stuff. Hey Zeb, miss you. Hi. Okay, let's just start. I have the records in the condition they have been packed, so that you can see how they got shipped. They always got shipped separately. The jacket and this and the vinyl. Hey Martin, Corbin, Josef Meyer, hello. Yeah, let's start with the first one. Come on, Rory Gallagher, Deuce. British original first pressing. All of the records. Hey Paul, Kelly, all of the records I show to you today are British first pressings. So most of them are really for the channel, because, for example, this one, maybe some of you know, there is an 40th anniversary reissue. I have it already here, and so I can compare it against this beauty. Here is the vinyl with the original sleeve, I guess. And I really like how Dave ships those, that there are separately in an outer sleeve with the stiffener, record by record, jacket by jacket. That's cool. That's how it should be. That's how it should be done. Okay, here we go. Juice, blues, great one. Yeah, the next one. Yeah, 80s, very special 80s. Japan, exercising ghosts. Let me open it. Let me open the jacket. Yeah, I get this because our friends over at Abbey Road will do one of their half-speed masters. And of course, I will compare it against this original. Here you have the jacket. Let's try with no, you can gatefold jacket. And here. I think this is 1984. Yeah, here it's 1984. My initial thought was, oh, that's a young one, but again, 38 years. Oh my God, 1984 is 38 years ago. Here I have the vinyl with the original sleeves. Beautiful, beautiful. This isn't not that expensive. It's around $25. So Abbey Road really has to stretch their legs, I can imagine. Haven't heard anything of it. Yeah, we will see. We will see. Josh D, you're a great observer. No flowers today. No flowers today, Josh. I explained to you. I have been 1 week in Belgium, and now this is the first week I'm back, and I'm getting fresh flowers every Friday. So next stream will be with flowers again. Okay. Hey, Paul Fletcher, Jason Smith. Yeah, thank you very much, Jason. I totally enjoy it. It gives really pepper for me to do that. I really like to do that too. Heike, how are you? You have been 24 in 1984. I have been 24. No, I'm 65. 19. I was 19 at that time. Yeah, but Japan. But I have to admit, I didn't get Japan at that time. The first time I really got into Japan, I remember that was during university, because the members of Japan, and not only Sylvian, the other ones too, they put out single records, solo records, excuse me, and those I did love. Great stuff, great stuff. I remember that, and that puts me into Japan. And since that day, I really do love Japan. Hey, Ragged Trouser, Matur, hello, Andres. Yeah, come on, that's cool, isn't it? Is that cool? Face to Face, Kinks, mono, British first pressing. Come on. That's great. And guess what? Yeah, this is the first one I will compare to this iconic Kinks box set that that Kevin Gray did, because I really love to go now into these iconic box sets. I did it with the Revolver and the Beatles, and I will go on. I will do it with the Kinks box set. I will do it with the Rolling Stones box set, and of course, I love to do that, because then we know, are those iconic box sets really worth the hype? We will see. We will see. That cover looks great. Yeah, I think maybe something else in general. This is a beautiful jacket. It's in a great shape. The vinyl looks pristine too. What we should really, and I will do videos about that with several angles. We always have this VG plus, VG plus plus, near mint, and this is, of course, in a way, it is important for sure. But what I think is even more important is that you get those iconic titles play graded. That means you can have, I've learned that you can have a near mint copy, and it is near mint, but it doesn't sound that good. And so if I can choose between a VG plus that sounds great, I choose the VG plus. And it seems to be that every copy after all those years sounds a bit different. So this play grading is in my opinion, very, very, very important. But we will discuss that. So of course, if you have both near mint copy and one that sounds great, of course, this is perfect. This is perfect. Yeah, so far, Richard, I totally agree. I have that Kinks box in mono too, and it's great. It's great. But let's see how they stand up against the originals. I have seen surprises in the last time. And of course, the sound doesn't change, even if the original might be better. Michael, will you compare the new Beatles Revolver mono version with the version from the mono box? Yes. And I also will get, Davis on the hunt right now, I will also get in first pressing of the stereo version. And yeah, of course, it's a remix, but I will compare that too. Okay, let's go on. Oh, yeah, come on. Because I'm sometimes surprised of videos that doesn't get much views. For example, the Beyoncé. I knew that wouldn't get that much views, but I just like the music. And this is, again, one of those videos, I can't wait how many of you are interested in that. But for me, This is one of the most important albums. Prodigy, The Fat of the Land. Unbelievable record, in my opinion. And yeah, here is the British original. And maybe some of you know, there will be an anniversary remaster. And of course, I can't wait to compare it. Here is the vinyl with the original inner sleeves. And as it is a double album, this one. Okay. Okay, any questions? Great albums. Yeah, I hope you're talking about Prodigy too. Here, now the next one. The next one is a Grail, in my opinion. It's not that you can't get it. The biggest Grail comes at the end, of course. You have to give me that. But this one, in my opinion, that's a biggie. And it looks, oh, look at it. And of course, Queen box set. Great, great, great shape. Come on, I get it out of the. Let's get into it. This looks beautiful. Damn it. Okay. Ah, cool. Ragged. Okay, here we have. Let's get the jacket out. Wow. That's a beauty, isn't it? Wow. Wow. Yeah, it looks like the, yeah, but I promise you it isn't. Here's the vinyl. I mean, that's what I always want to try to say. If you find a dealer like Dave, a record dealer like Dave, this is your new best friend. I mean, it's not that easy to get all of those. And you know, I see, okay, this anniversary issue is coming, this is coming, this is coming. So I need this, and this. And so far, it's unbelievable what he does. Another icon. And this is one I didn't buy in a way only. Now I never buy a record only for the channel, but this is just pure love. And I'm so happy that I have this in my collection now. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Unbelievable cool record. Great stuff. And yeah, I will do a video about it because it's very easy. It's very difficult. The remasters, the later editions of this record, they really doesn't sound good in my opinion. Really doesn't. It's not that good. Yeah, Ted, I totally agree. No, Bill, it's not. Here's the vinyl. With original sleeves. Come on, let's have a look at the original sleeves. I've never seen them. Or maybe I have and I don't remember, which is even more likely. Let's have a look. Here is the vinyl. See, in the polyline sleeves. That's, here is. Look at the condition. My God, it's like new. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. How old is this record? Is it 79? Can someone, I think it's 79, isn't it? Yeah, I'm quite, yeah, 79. There it is. Wow. Again, this is like new. We're talking 43 years here. 43 years. It's insane. It's insane. And here is the second one. And now for the big Grail. I honestly, I would never, ever have thought, never, that I will own this record. Shall I start with the jacket or with the vinyl? I start with the vinyl because then some of you might immediately see what I'm talking about and why it is so special. This is the A2B2 Dark Side of the Moon Pink Floyd first pressing with this triangle, and here is the jacket, also in almost perfect shape. And yeah, now let's talk a brief moment about graduating the gradients of collecting. This record alone is, of course, in my opinion, you can say, oh, what are you talking about? But I think this is a Grail record. This pressing is a Grail. I hope we can agree on that. But then there are these graduations. And what makes this copy even more special is that it has those posters and cards with it. And this, when it comes to the collectability, of course, makes it very special. Let me put it that way, that when you have this and the two, we're talking two posters, and I hope nothing goes wrong now. Okay, here's the first. Damn, I remember that from my youth. So here is the first poster in great condition. I don't like what I do right now. And here's the second one. Of course, we all remember that when you're of a certain age. And so if you see how the already very high price of this pressing jumps with these add-ons, then really keep your hype stickers, keep all this silly stuff they give sometimes to the records, keep them safe, keep them in good condition, and yeah, just keep it. Okay. Are you talking about, Jason, are you talking about the Dark Side of the Moon? Oh wait, hey Patrick. I mean, Dark Side of the Moon is a great sounding record anyway. You really, yeah, of course. To find a bad sounding copy is difficult. Mo-fi, Patrick, maybe. At some points you're splitting hairs. Also a point. Yeah, but come on, why not this edition? There's nothing to say against it. Especially when you can have it with the posters and stuff like that. It's a collector's item in a way. I do agree. Yes, it's not. Okay. Yeah. So those are my Grails. I'm terribly happy to get those, and yeah, quite quite some records to get into. Hope you enjoyed them. Hope I didn't bore you. Yeah, wait a second. Oh, you mean, good point, Patrick. Good that you say it, because this is with the jacket. If we are talking about the same. Yeah, I didn't show that, but you are right. You mean these inner sleeves, right? Or do you talk about something it's with this, yeah, with this polylined original inner sleeve. Yeah. So Patrick, I hope you too, you are the expert here. I hope you too like those finds, those records. I can't wait to listen to them. Yeah, I looked it up, but those are the original inners with this pressing. Okay. Any questions? Anything you want to discuss? Yeah, showed them. Zap, come on. I don't open them again now, but here. Here. And here are the two posters. Just scroll back and you see that. Okay, that was a question. Wait a second. Mark G, thanks for becoming a member. That's great. Thank you. Quite some time ago, that was even before I had started the channel, I compared some OGs against, there wasn't that many tone posts. No, against the Music Matters, we compared those, exactly. And I'd like the Music Matters more. My favorite is Animals. I totally love Animals, but Dark Side of the Moon, yeah, it's. I mean, what are we talking about? Dark Side of the Moon, Wish You Were Here, Animals, the early stuff, Atom Heart Mother, those are fantastic albums. And in a way, it's a bit silly to rank them, in a way. They are all outstanding albums. I for sure do. I think there is, the very first one is on this red wine, isn't it red? Or has a red shine? Yeah, I totally do. But this is not that easy. Paul, yeah, metal, fantastic. CJBL goes for Atom Heart Mother. But I think you can say Atom Heart Mother is my favorite and still like Dark Side of the Moon. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. I envy you. Where did you see them? Where was it? Europe? You know, USA? Yeah. I think that there is a very first version with translucent reddish. I don't think that many people would know that without Discogs. I'm sure this is now in a way common knowledge, has a lot to do with Discogs, in my opinion. Yeah, I wrote with Dave about that. Yeah. See, next one is Wish You Were Here. Yeah, okay, so now you have a little overview what to expect in the upcoming weeks. To be honest, there is another big box on its way. So there's even more. Yeah, quite some content. I hope you don't get bored with all those comparisons. Maybe I'm doing too much, but I'm just very eager. I want to know. The more I compare, the more I understand, and the more I learn about it. So yeah, that's what to expect. Yeah, and I hope, next week I can make a big, 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 big announcement. I really work on it. I hope it's possible. We will see. We will see. Okay. Thank you for your time. Now I listen to some records. Thank you. Bye.